Goldman Sachs just announced that AI will replace 300 million jobs across major economies within the next decade. Your career path isn't just changing, it's disappearing. Not slowly, not eventually, but right now. The job you're preparing for, the promotion you're working toward, the industry you've built expertise in by 2035, they might not exist in any recognizable form, but here's what most people miss. This isn't a crisis. It's the greatest opportunity for individual empowerment in human history. 3 massive shifts are reshaping work as we know it. First, the creator economy is exploding beyond social media into every sector imaginable. Second, automation is eliminating routine work while making human-centric roles more valuable than ever. Third, society itself is restructuring around new models of work, income, and purpose. I'm going to give you a practical framework for navigating this transition. Not vague advice about staying adaptable, but specific strategies for positioning yourself in the economy that's emerging right now. The creator economy revolution. Individual skills are becoming direct revenue streams faster than traditional employment can adapt. We're witnessing the largest shift in how humans generate income since the Industrial Revolution. The creator economy isn't just YouTubers and Instagram influencers anymore. It's software developers selling courses on specialized programming techniques. It's mechanical engineers offering consulting through LinkedIn. It's graphic designers building subscription-based template libraries. Every skill that can be packaged, taught, or applied is becoming a potential business. Micro-entrepreneurship is replacing traditional employment for millions of workers. Instead of climbing corporate ladders, people are building personal brands that generate multiple income streams. A marketing professional might combine freelance strategy work, an online course, a newsletter with paid subscribers, and affiliate partnerships. This diversification provides more security than any single employer ever could. AI tools are democratizing creation at unprecedented speed. Video editing software that once required years to master now has AI assistants that handle technical tasks automatically. Design platforms generate professional graphics from simple text prompts. Writing tools help non-native speakers produce polished content. These tools don't replace creators, they amplify human creativity and lower barriers to entry. The platform economy enables global reach for personal brands. A fitness trainer in Ohio can build a worldwide audience through YouTube workouts. A financial advisor in Singapore can serve clients across 3 continents via video calls. Geographic limitations that once constrained careers are dissolving. Here's how successful creators build sustainable income. They start with one core skill, document their learning process, and build an audience around solving specific problems. They don't try to go viral, they focus on serving a defined group of people consistently. Revenue comes from multiple sources: direct services, digital products, community memberships, and partnerships. The fundamental shift is from resume building to audience building. Traditional careers focus on impressing gatekeepers, hiring managers, promotion committees, industry connections. Creator careers focus on serving end users directly. Your reputation isn't held by an employer. It travels with you across platforms and projects. This requires different skills than traditional employment. Technical competence remains important, but it's table stakes. The premium skills for creator success in 2035 are storytelling, community building, and business operations. You need to explain complex ideas simply, build trust with strangers online, and manage the business side of creative work. Content creation itself is becoming easier, but building genuine audience relationships is getting harder. The internet is noisier than ever. Success goes to creators who can cut through that noise with authentic value and consistent presence. The creators thriving in this environment treat their audience as collaborators, not consumers. They share their learning process, admit mistakes, and iterate based on feedback. They understand that sustainable creator businesses are built on trust and utility, not just entertainment. Most importantly, successful creators in 2035 will be those who combine human insight with AI efficiency. They'll use artificial intelligence to handle routine tasks, editing, scheduling, basic research, while focusing their energy on strategy, relationship building, and creative problem solving. The transition from employee to creator isn't binary. Many professionals are building creator income streams while maintaining traditional jobs, testing market demand before making full transitions. This hybrid approach reduces risk while building the skills and audience necessary for independent success. The reality is clear. Individual expertise is becoming more valuable than institutional affiliation. The question isn't whether the creator economy will continue growing, it's whether you'll participate in it intentionally or get swept along by changes you didn't see coming. Human-centric roles take center stage. While creators build individual empires, traditional workplaces are undergoing their own revolution. Automation isn't just changing how we work, it's revealing what makes humans irreplaceable. Routine tasks are disappearing at accelerating speed. Data entry, basic analysis, scheduling, inventory management. These jobs aren't moving overseas anymore. They're moving to algorithms. But this elimination is creating space for uniquely human capabilities to become premium skills. Emotional intelligence is emerging as the most valuable workplace competency. As AI handles technical tasks, the ability to read people, navigate complex social dynamics, and inspire teams becomes the differentiating factor between workers and leaders. Companies are discovering that their most successful employees aren't necessarily the most technically skilled. They're the ones who can build trust, resolve conflicts, and motivate others through uncertainty. This isn't about being naturally charismatic. Emotional intelligence is measurable and learnable. Focus on developing conflict resolution skills, the ability to identify underlying tensions, facilitate difficult conversations, and build consensus among disagreeing parties. These capabilities are becoming premium competencies because they directly impact team productivity and project success. Complex problem-solving and creative thinking are dominating job markets in ways we haven't seen before. The problems that remain unsolved by 2035 will be the ones requiring human intuition, ethical reasoning, and innovative approaches. These aren't skills you can automate because they require understanding context, weighing competing values, and making decisions with incomplete information. Healthcare, education, and counseling sectors are expanding dramatically as society recognizes the irreplaceable value of human connection in these fields. A robot can diagnose diseases, but it can't hold someone's hand during treatment. AI can deliver information, but it can't inspire a struggling student or provide the emotional support that transforms learning. Mental health services are becoming as common as physical health care as people navigate rapid social change. The most interesting development is the rise of hybrid roles that combine technical proficiency with human skills. These aren't traditional jobs with new technology added, they're entirely new categories of work. Think of AI trainers who don't just understand algorithms but can communicate with diverse teams about ethical implications. Or user experience designers who combine data analysis with deep empathy for human behavior. Communication and empathy are becoming premium competencies because they're the bridge between human needs and technological solutions. The professionals thriving in 2035 will be those who can translate between technical possibilities and human desires. They'll understand both what technology can do and what people actually want from it. But here's what's counterintuitive. These human-centric roles often pay more than traditional technical positions. Companies are learning that technical skills are becoming commoditized, while human skills remain scarce. A software engineer who can also facilitate team dynamics and communicate with non-technical stakeholders commands higher compensation than one who only codes. Preparing for roles that don't exist yet requires focusing on fundamental human capabilities rather than specific technical skills. Instead of learning the latest programming language, develop your ability to learn quickly and teach others. Instead of mastering one software platform, build your capacity to understand user needs and design solutions around them. The key insight is that automation amplifies human capabilities rather than replacing them entirely. Doctors use AI to enhance diagnosis, but patients still need human doctors for treatment decisions and emotional support. Teachers use AI to personalize learning, but students still need human mentors for motivation and guidance. Therapists use AI to track patterns, but healing still requires human connection and understanding. This shift is creating opportunities for people who might have been overlooked in traditional technical hiring. Strong communicators, natural leaders, and emotionally intelligent individuals are finding their skills in higher demand than ever. The introverted programmer stereotype is giving way to collaborative problem solvers who can work across disciplines. The transition requires intentional skill development. Start building your emotional intelligence through active listening and conflict resolution. Practice explaining complex ideas to non-experts. Develop your ability to facilitate groups and build consensus. These aren't soft skills anymore, they're the hard skills of the future economy. Most importantly, Embrace the human elements of your current work. Look for opportunities to mentor others, lead cross-functional projects, and solve problems that require creativity and judgment. These experiences will become the foundation of your value proposition in an automated world. The professionals who thrive in 2035 will be those who lean into their humanity rather than competing with machines. They'll be the bridge between technological capability and human flourishing. The new social contract. The changes we've discussed aren't happening in isolation. They're part of a broader restructuring of society's relationship with work itself. The social contract that defined the last century work 40 hours, get healthcare and retirement, repeat for 40 years, is dissolving. Universal basic income trials are reshaping expectations about work-life balance in fundamental ways. Finland, Kenya, and dozens of cities worldwide are testing UBI programs, and the results are revealing something profound. When people have basic security, they don't stop working. They start working better. Finland's trial showed a 17% increase in days worked among recipients, while Kenya's program led to a 70% increase in business investments. Recipients take entrepreneurial risks, pursue education, care for family members, and engage in community projects. The fear that UBI creates laziness is proving false. Instead, it's creating space for more meaningful work. These trials are influencing policy discussions across developed nations. Politicians who once dismissed UBI as utopian are now studying implementation models. The economic disruption caused by automation is making basic income less radical and more necessary. By 2035, some form of guaranteed income will likely be standard in most developed economies, fundamentally changing how we think about the relationship between survival and employment. 4-day work weeks are becoming standard across industries, driven by productivity research and employee demands. Companies testing shorter work weeks report higher productivity, lower turnover, and better employee health. Microsoft Japan saw productivity increase by 40% during their 4-day week trial. Belgium, Iceland, and Scotland are implementing national 4-day week policies. This isn't about working less, it's about working more efficiently and creating space for life outside employment. The psychological impact is profound. When work doesn't consume 5 days a week, people have time to develop other aspects of their identity. They start side businesses, volunteer in their communities, develop artistic skills, or simply rest and recharge. This creates a more resilient workforce and a more vibrant society. Government policy is adapting to support freelance and gig economies in ways that seemed impossible a decade ago. Portable benefits that follow workers across jobs, simplified tax structures for independent contractors, and legal protections for gig workers are becoming standard. The European Union's Platform Worker Directive is setting global precedents for how governments can support flexible work arrangements while protecting worker rights. Healthcare and benefits are decoupling from traditional employment, removing one of the biggest barriers to independent work. The American employer-based healthcare system is an historical accident that's finally being corrected. As healthcare becomes a public service rather than an employment benefit, millions of people will have the freedom to pursue entrepreneurial ventures, creative projects, or flexible work arrangements without risking their family's medical coverage. This decoupling is accelerating in countries with existing universal healthcare systems. Canada, Australia, and European nations are seeing explosive growth in freelance and contract work as people realize they don't need traditional employment for security. The United States is following, driven by both policy changes and private sector innovations in portable benefits. Community-based work models are emerging as alternatives to traditional corporations. Worker cooperatives, community land trusts, and local investment funds are creating new structures for organizing economic activity. These models prioritize community benefit over shareholder profit, creating more sustainable and equitable work environments. The psychological shift from career identity to purpose-driven work is perhaps the most significant change. Previous generations defined themselves by their job titles and employers. The emerging generation defines itself by values and impact. They're asking different questions. How does this work contribute to society? Does it align with my values? Does it provide meaning beyond income? This shift is creating demand for work that feels meaningful, even if it pays less than traditional alternatives. Social enterprises, environmental organizations, and community-focused businesses are attracting talent that might have previously pursued high-paying corporate careers. The definition of success is expanding beyond financial metrics to include social impact and personal fulfillment. How do you position yourself for this transition? Start by examining your relationship with work itself. Stop thinking about jobs as permanent commitments and start thinking about work as a series of projects and contributions. Build skills that transfer across different work structures: communication, project management, financial literacy, and emotional intelligence. Develop multiple income streams now, while you have the security of traditional employment. Start a side business, build a personal brand, invest in learning new skills. The goal isn't to replace your job immediately, but to create options and reduce dependence on any single source of income. Build community connections outside your workplace. Join professional associations. Volunteer for causes you care about. Participate in local organizations. These relationships will become increasingly important as work becomes more project-based and less institutionally structured. Most importantly, start thinking about your values and purpose beyond your career. What problems do you want to solve? What kind of impact do you want to have? How do you want to contribute to society? These questions will guide your decisions as traditional career paths become less relevant. The new social contract isn't being imposed from above, it's being negotiated by millions of individual choices. Every person who starts a side business, every company that adopts flexible work policies, every government that experiments with basic income is participating in this renegotiation. Societal impact and your strategy. The convergence of creator economy growth, human-centric role expansion, and social contract restructuring creates both unprecedented opportunity and genuine uncertainty. Your strategy for navigating this transition requires thinking in 3 time horizons simultaneously. Your immediate strategy focuses on building cross-functional resilience within your current situation. Start developing skills that bridge different domains: technical competence plus communication ability, creative thinking plus business acumen, specialized knowledge plus teaching capability. The most valuable professionals in 2035 will be those who can translate between different areas of expertise. Begin documenting your learning process now. Whether you're mastering new software, solving complex problems, or developing management skills, create content around your experience. This serves multiple purposes. It reinforces your own learning, builds your personal brand, and creates potential revenue streams. The habit of sharing knowledge publicly will become increasingly valuable as the creator economy expands. Your medium-term positioning involves strategic skill development and network building. Focus on capabilities that complement rather than compete with artificial intelligence. Develop your emotional intelligence, creative problem-solving, and ability to work with diverse teams. These skills will become more valuable as routine tasks become automated. Build relationships across industries and disciplines. The most interesting opportunities in 2035 will emerge at the intersection of different fields. A background in healthcare plus understanding of AI creates opportunities in medical technology. Environmental science plus business skills opens doors in sustainability consulting. The combinations are endless, but they require diverse networks and broad curiosity. Long-term adaptation means embracing continuous learning as a permanent lifestyle rather than a temporary necessity. The half-life of specific skills is shortening, but the ability to learn quickly and adapt to new situations is becoming more valuable. Develop meta skills, learning how to learn, thinking about thinking, understanding how to build habits and break them. Most importantly, cultivate adaptability as a core competency. This doesn't mean being wishy-washy or unfocused. It means being confident in your ability to navigate uncertainty, comfortable with experimentation, and resilient in the face of setbacks. The professionals who thrive in the coming decades will be those who can pivot quickly when circumstances change. The importance of network building cannot be overstated. Traditional career advancement happened through institutional hierarchies. Future opportunities will emerge through personal and professional networks that span industries, geographies, and work structures. Invest time in building genuine relationships with people whose work you respect, regardless of their current position or industry. Why does adaptability trump specialization in the coming decade? Because the rate of change is accelerating beyond the ability of any single specialization to remain relevant. The most specialized experts risk obsolescence if their field transforms rapidly, but professionals who can apply fundamental principles across changing contexts will always find opportunities. This doesn't mean abandoning expertise entirely. It means building T-shaped skills, deep knowledge in one area, combined with broad competence across multiple domains. Your specialization provides credibility and initial value, but your adaptability ensures long-term relevance. The transition we're discussing isn't optional. It's happening whether you participate intentionally or not. The question is whether you'll shape your response to these changes or simply react to them as they unfold. Proactive preparation creates opportunities. Reactive responses create stress and limitation. Start today by taking one small step toward building your resilience in this changing landscape. Document something you learned recently. Reach out to someone whose work interests you. Develop one skill that complements your existing expertise. These small actions compound into significant advantages over time. The death of traditional jobs is the birth of unprecedented opportunity for individual empowerment and meaningful work. The future belongs to those who embrace change rather than resist it. The shifts we've explored, creator economy expansion, human-centric role growth, and social contract restructuring, aren't distant possibilities. They're happening now. Your advantage comes from understanding these trends and positioning yourself intentionally. If you found this analysis useful for planning your future, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. We break down emerging trends every week with practical strategies you can implement immediately. What's your biggest concern about the future of work? Drop it in the comments below.